welcome to a new weekly video. Today I am back with, I was gonna say my little box, but really it's not a box this month I would say. It's a bag and I'm really intrigued now. I have to say I received that yesterday and I tried to not look inside, but as you can see it's see-through at the top. So I saw some brands of what stuff we got and a few products. Some of the stuff though is packaged in some of the things, so I don't know what it is. But so we get a little bag that says hashtag no filter s'il vous plaît. I actually really like that color. I'm not a massive fan of pink, but this is more like a blush color, and this is really handy. It's a very good size. Let me make it to full capacity. I mean, it's a very good size pouch. It's actually probably the same size a box would be, and it can contain a lot. And it has, sorry, I just hit my camera with it. It has a zip on the top, and so let's dive into it. So first I was going to put some makeup on, and then I figured, to me, no filter means that you have like a flawless skin, so you don't need to put a filter on when you take a selfie or something like that. So I figured there's probably going to be some face like complexion products there, and I figured if there is, I might want to try them live on camera. So I have nothing at all makeup wise, and we can see what we get. First we have this print, "You are born to be real, not to be perfect," which is a nice print. I'm not a massive fan of the marbly effect and all that, but it's very fashionable at the moment, so I can see why they would do that. It makes perfect sense. I'm just going to put the things in the back. I don't know where to go next. Right, I'm going to get the two things where I've seen the brands, because I'm excited about them, because it's brands I like. The first one is a Laura Mercier primer. It's the blemishless primer. So I have tried some, I think I've tried a moisture one from Laura Mercier, but I'm going to try this, because then you'll get a full thing, although you might not notice much with primer, but maybe the redness will tone down a little bit. We'll see. Scent wise, it doesn't have a scent at all. Really doesn't even have like a makeup-y scent. It just smells of nothing. So it doesn't feel very greasy. It also doesn't feel very silicone-y, although I'm more than likely will be have some, but it doesn't feel, it doesn't leave like a really thick film on your skin that you can really feel, which I don't like in a lot of primers. So it does feel really nice and light on the skin, so I like that, and I like the fact that it doesn't have a scent. So that's very nice. The next one, which I've seen and I'm super excited about, is this. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD compact powder. It is a finishing powder. I actually use this as a loose powder. It's my favorite powder. I don't have a brush right now, otherwise I would use it like this. I absolutely love this powder. It's super fine, and I find that especially on camera it removes a lot of shine. I don't like to have a shiny face, and very often I would just put on like a bit of primer or tinted moisturizer and finished with that finishing powder, and I love it. The two powders I would use like as loose powders, although compact is good too, is either this one or the Prep and Prime by MAC, but I have a preference for this one. It's just more difficult to buy in the UK. I find MAC easier to get inside, like in shops and all. Okay, the next thing I have no idea what it is, because most of the stuff are wrapped in other things. So okay, there is a little notebook that says Beauty Notes, and it has the no makeup trend, takeaway, get naked sort of. It's basically tips on how to look like you don't have a lot of makeup when you have some. There you go, you have the thing about, that's the one I use, the loose one, but it's actually, it says essentially the same product, it's just pressed. Little things basically about like advice on what to use, and then loads of notes pages. So I don't really think I will use that as a notebook, to be honest, but I will have a read through And then, okay, where do you start? Selfie brush. So this box, that's a selfie brush. Ooh. Okay, so it's a makeup brush. I can actually use the powder with it. This feels like a lot like the well, it's a foundation brush. I don't know. Yeah, there's a few hair coming out, but it doesn't feel like a cheap one. It feels really nice and it's very, very soft. It's one of these kind of compact ones, so you can really blend things in. That's what I use. One of the mascaras, the foundations I have is the Naked foundation by Urban Decay, and I have the brush that goes with it, and it's kind of that kind of shape, and it's quite nice. Now the brush is much bigger than the powder, but yeah, it does feel really nice. It's a really nice shape. It's a really nice density, very soft. And it's also a good size because it really goes, you can go like in the corners, but you can also get larger area covers. So yes, I'm very pleased with that. It's very nice. I'm going to put it back in its box for now, as I have a little boy who keeps stealing my makeup brushes. I'm going to try and keep it clean for now. Oops, sorry, I'm breaking everything. My lamp just fell. Okay, the ring for your smartphone. Is this like a light ring that you put around? Look at this. The bubble wrap has heart-shaped bubbles. This is so cool. Okay, what is this? Take your beloved smartphone in hand, remove the plastic film from the ring and stick it onto the back. Oh, okay. So you stick this. I'm not going to do it now because I want to. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. So basically you stick this, they have like a sticky pad at the back of it. You stick that on your phone, so then you can hold your phone to do a selfie. This is clever. I don't think I would use it for my phone because I don't take a lot of selfies, but that is a very clever design. I might use it for something else. I don't know what yet, but this is a really good idea. Didn't expect that at all in there. Then what do we have? The last thing. Very Toute Nude. So it's a nude nail polish, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's a very pale pink. Do you know what? Let's try this live. This is a color I actually don't have any like this. And it is, yeah, it's a perfect nude. I like that because I don't like it whenever, well, it's going to be hard to show there, but come on. It will just gives a very light, like pink tinge to your nail, but it doesn't really, it's not a very full coverage nail polish, so it's kind of, see, so I'm just going to put another coat on it, just to see. Yeah, it's a very pale pink, but blushy pink. I don't know how to describe this. I'm really bad at describing this kind of thing. You have it there. It's not dry yet, but it will give you a fair idea. So yeah, so it's a nice change. It's a nice change for this box. Then you also have the little cards like explaining the products and all. So yeah, it is a nice change, and I feel like product wise there is a really nice mix there. We have like nails, a brush. I don't remember ever getting a makeup brush, and it seems like a really nice one, so that's nice. And then makeup products, but it goes with the theme, and then another kind of goodie that goes, I guess, you know, the no filter thing. There had to be a phone related thing there. So yeah, really nice thing, and I like that it's in that. I actually quite like the fact that so far they've been changing, like I think, yeah, January we had the bigger bag, and then we had the box again, and then now we have this. I quite like the way it's kind of different every month. I quite like that. Like for Christmas we could get a stocking, you know, for example, my little box people, if you're looking, a stocking, and my little box stocking for Christmas would be great. For Easter we could get a basket, or I don't know, but it's, yeah, it's really nice. So I'm really happy with that box. Probably will use everything in it. Really happy about the primer as well, because I don't have any primer at the moment. I had to throw mine out, not because it was done, because I don't really use it that much, but because it was just, you know, it was only 6 months after you open it you could keep it for, and it was way past a full year, I think, and I had to throw it out in the bin, which I don't like doing, but yeah. Anyway, I do think that my face is less red, or it's more like even, so that's not too bad. I'm going to the cinema soon, so I think I can get away with that. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I make new videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. 3 of these are vlogs and 1 is a video like this one where I share anything I feel like with you. So if you liked it, as I said, give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next week in another video. Bye!